time! I wish I could do that. I mean, honestly, I think one of my favorite superheroes is Ben10. No cap. Why can I not be Ben10? I just want an Omnitrix so bad. I would never drive my car ever again if I got an Omnitrix. I would just run around as Humongous and wreak havoc. Probably why I don't have one is because I just smash. Buildings. Alright, what is up guys? The Last Chad. We're back with another video and your daily dose of The Last Chad. Today I'm going to be rating Mr. Ben10. Now Ben10 is very close to my heart, as was Superman. You guys enjoyed that video, so I decided to do another. Now Ben10, you guys think like I'm a kid, but I basically am. I'm just a big kid. That's what a Chad is, it's a kid. Today I'm going to be rating Ben10's top 5 transformations, because he's got so many. I mean, it says Ben10, but he's got like 10,000, so it doesn't make any sense. I think it's just like the $1, $2, $3 shop where it's multiplications of 1, 2, and 3. Because I've been there before and I bought stuff that was like $13, and I was like, I don't know how you got that, but I suppose you could just go 1 times 13. It's the $1, $2, $3 shop. Anyway, besides the point, let's get into it. I did some research now. I was spent time in and time out studying, learning, trying to figure out. Went on Reddit, went on YouTube, went on Google sources, went on all these different fan pages, trying to figure out what were the top transformations. Now in this order, Humongous was the top, Diamond Head, Forearms, Accelerate, and then Big Chill. For me, I just decided to pick the top 5 and just go with them. I have their normal standard versions and then I have their reimaginings as Ultimate Aliens, which if you don't know what that is, you're missing out, you're a loser, get with the times. So the first transformation we have, and we'll start with the top, is Mr. Humongous. Now Humongous at a default is, he looks like an ogre. He looks like a big jack idiot with a massive neck, huge trap. He just looks like someone on gear with a tail. That's honestly what it looks like. He's shredded down to the bone. He's got capped shoulders. He's got big forearms. He's got abs. He's got a good chest. And look at his traps. They're so geary. It's just, it's so funny. Yeah, his legs are very small. That's your typical bro lifter. But yeah, Humongous is this big dinosaur. Honestly, I rate his physique as probably the standard. If he had bigger legs, I would be more intrigued into it. But that is where Ultimate Alien comes in. Ultimate Humongous. Now this is the better version of Humongous because he looks way more badass and he's green and he looks like an angry tussie. He's got literal cannons out of his knuckles. They fire missiles or something. He's got a mace on the back of his tail, which is absolutely badass. He's got horns coming out of his cheekbones because he's so geared. He's got literal horns coming out of his chest. He's got claws. He's got horns coming out of his back. That's some really, really bad back knee, and that is another sign of gear use. I think this guy's definitely juicing, but he's on some other stuff. Overall, I think this version of Humongous is the best, and I don't know if it is rated as the best, but personally, I think it is. He looks so sick. I mean, his legs are basically the same. He just looks bigger in the upper body. So I mean, he's just evolved more into a bit more of a meathead, only based on the fact that I wish that his legs were bigger and longer. Other than that, 9.5, just because he's an absolute weapon of a creation. Now we come to number 2, which I believe was Diamond Head. Diamond Head original form, I think from the original Ben10, was this here, and he was purple with the teal colored arms, and he looks badass. Like, I like his frame so much more than Humongous. Based on that single fact alone is probably why he might get a 10 out of 10 for me. He's got these weird pimples of, I don't know if it's his nipples, like just sprung up, made out of diamond. He's got a really bad comb over because it's stuck out the back, but he looks badass, and he's got these massive horns coming out of his shoulders, which look really cool. And he's built of diamonds. Like, what more can you get out of that? Humongous was made out of flesh, but Diamond Head is literally made out of diamonds. When he goes for a piss, does he piss out diamonds, or what does he do? Like, how does it work? It's just absolutely absurd. But anyway, his arms are so aesthetic. He's got massive forearms. That's some Popeye the Sailor type spinach eating stuff. Capped shoulders and a massive chest. His leg proportions are a lot nicer than Humongous, so for that reason alone, he takes my personal 10 out of 10. Now we'll go into his ultimate transformation. I think this is just his original. So the one before was non-original. It was the Alien Force, I believe. Now this one is the original Ben10. And I mean, even the proportions are basically the same. He doesn't have the little hard nipple diamonds. He still looks the same kind of build, except he's now just black and white as well as the green. Proportions, once again, the same, nice legs. You can see he's got a bulge there. He's got a diamond head on his pee-pee. He's got a nice big back. He's got big shoulders. His jawline is literally chiseled. He literally looks like a diamond jawline, which is crazy. And his fingers are I don't know, they just look weird, but yeah. I like how he's half black, half white. Like, that solves racism right there. Like, that's a great move from the Ben 10 creators. So for that reason, like I said, he gets 10 out of 10. He's everyone. He's your social justice warrior, as well as Jack, as well as can shoot diamonds. So the girls would love him. Now we come to forearms. So the original forearms is a lot better than the new reimagining of forearms, but I don't know why they made him look like a fat Mexican. But the first one, he's bald, so he looks like Kurt Angle. He's got 4 arms and they're both jacked. He's got massive cap shoulders. He's got 2 toes on each foot, which is a bit sus. But once again, he's got good legs. He's got a good frame. I think he looks quite good. Like, I'd give him a 9 out of 10 just based on that fact. He does wear lifting gloves, so that is a bit sus and I do not like that. He should be fighting bare hand, but it fits the aesthetic because it's black, white. Once again, black and white, great combo, especially paired with the red. The 4 eyes, I don't see the point of that. Like, I get the 4 arms, but 4 eyes, it just makes him sound like a nerd. So I don't really know, I don't really vibe with that. But to make matters even worse, sorry, we were experiencing some technical difficulties, but we are back. We are now onto the reimagining of Mr. Forearms. Now, this is a fat looking, sumo wrestling looking ass, biker gang, balding dude with 4 arms. I don't understand. He doesn't have 4 eyes, so that's really good, because I didn't like the 4 eyes on the other guy. It just made him look like a nerd. But the forearms, he's still built, you know, he's still got that upper torso, the big shoulders, the big chest. He still has a pretty slim waist. The legs now are lacking completely, has absolutely no legs. Still 2 toes on each foot. And the forearms, massive. Arms, basically not there. And once again, now he's got a black suit, black gloves, green bracelets, a green belt, and like, it's like a onesie, but it's just not it. I'm telling you, it's just not it. So in this physique here, I'll honestly give him like a 6 out of 10. The old forearms is way better. The black, the white, the black gloves. Yes, okay, the gloves are whack, and it's just for people who don't know how to lift and don't want to get calluses on their hands. But that forearms is at least a lot cooler than this one is. We're on to next, I believe it is Big Chill. Big Chill. Here's number 4 on the list because he's just a skinny meth addict looking dude in a hood, but he's blue. And my favorite color is blue, as you can see. He's got 2 legs, you know, he's quite slender, he's quite small, but he's packing under that hood. He really is packing. He's got green eyes, you know, like you don't think much of him, but then he like unfolds his cloak and it's actually his wings, which is pretty badass. He breathes out chill, big chill, yeah, Bose. He's breathing out the heat. He gets an 8 out of 10 from me just because he's very bland, but he's still a pretty cool character because he can fly, he breathes out cold air. So he's basically my best friend when it comes to summer because I'm always sweating. Now his ultimate alien version, which is way more badass than he is ultimate Big Chill. Now ultimate Big Chill. Don't quote me on this, but I believe he evolved from his cold breath being so cold that it was hot. Do the math, because I can't. But basically now he's red instead of blue, and now he's fire, but he's cold fire. So his breath is now more intense, but he can either breathe fire or he can breathe ice. I don't know how that works. He's basically like an air conditioner. So if you're a bit warm, he can cool you down. If you're a bit cold, he can heat you up. But he's more badass because he's a bit more ruthless, and he's just basically, yeah, red instead of blue. He'll stay 8 out of 10. He'll stay, honestly, 7.5 because I don't like red. So, loss. Now we're on to Accelerate. Now Accelerate is the last one on the list. He's number 5, and honestly, like, his powers are pretty cool. He's got super speed. He looks like a little lizard or a gecko. Got really pointy everything. And then he's got these like weird knuckle toes that are like on balls. And they look like, it looks like the end of like a drumstick once you finish eating it. And his tail is like blue and black stripe. And he's got this little drop down mask thing that comes down when he's like sprinting. So that, like, I think that's pretty badass. His physique is lean. He's an athletic runner. He's got no arms, no forearms. He clearly hasn't hit shoulders, so he's definitely not on the juice because he doesn't have delts. The quads are there. Calves very small, very high insertions. And he's just got a massive tail, but it's not at the front, it's at the back. So I don't know what I think of that. Now his next reimagining, or I think it's Ultimate Accelerate, I hope, is same kind of thing, except he's jacked. He is now also got those weird little knuckles that are on top of a ball, but he's got massive quads, his calves are huge, he's now got some invisible ab lines, he's got the chest in there, he's still got the cool helmet thing, his arms are jacked too, he's got forearms, he's got good biceps. Like, he looks like a well-balanced athlete here. Like, I like his physique here, and the colors are pretty cool too. He's blue, baby blue, black, green, and white. So like, honestly, this is it. This right here is it. And for that reason, I like, honestly, the physique is well balanced. Like, he looks like Usain Bolt, basically, like just blacker and bluer and greener. But I'll give him a 9 out of 10 because he's got a nice physique. Yes, he's not big. Yes, he's not strong, but he's fast. He's so fast. He must be eating at least 10K calories. He's running so quick the whole day, so he's obviously burning calories. The fact that he can keep his body looking like that in that composition, he's either on hard steroids or he's eating a lot. So for that reason, I'll give him a 9 out of 10 because he's a big eaters club, just like me, baby. And that is all we have for today, folks. But I hope you enjoyed the episode of rating Ben10's physique with the last Chad. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. You know the deal. I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for supporting me this far, and we will see you in the next video.